All right, y'all. So I have been telling you about Church's Texas chicken, and I like the spicy. So they kind of revamp things, and now they call, instead of Church's chicken, it's Church's Texas chicken. And I decided to go ahead and get another two-piece so I could do the review for you. And I'm very excited to let you know that the biscuits are good. This time my biscuit was delicious. It was nice and fluffy. It wasn't all greasy like the one that the lady did at the other location. And it came with a pepper in the two-piece. And I have to tell you this story since I'm a YouTuber and everything, or I don't call myself a YouTuber, but since I'm on YouTube and I'm making videos, I have to tell you about when I give, like, what do they call it? When you do something nice for somebody else. So there was a gentleman. I had to spin back around because they were really crowded at the time that I went, and there was nowhere to park, and I would have just been clogging up what little driveway they have. So I decided to go ahead and spin back around to go get my little two-piece, my spicy two-piece, because that's all I had. And when I went back around, I kept debating if I wanted to get French fries. But I said, no, that's probably just too much, because I'm trying to do the fasting next week. So anywho, this guy came over and kind of bent over. I thought he was bent over because he didn't want them to see him, but he's bent over because that's his body position. Like, I guess he was injured and that's how he walks. So he said, can you get me, he knew what he wanted, and he said spicy and smiled. I said, yeah, I got the two-piece spicy. And so he had started saying what he wanted was some coleslaw and a drink. And he said what drink he wanted, and then he pointed to it. So I said, okay, what number is that? So when the lady came back on and she asked, I said, what would be the least expensive way to purchase that? And she said, do the combo. So we went ahead and got the combo, and then he ran back around, I guess, to where his stuff was. And then he came back after I had already paid, which, he knew I was paying for it, whatever, but I was in the driveway. So I told him, to come back over so the guy could hand him the stuff. Because I was afraid I would drop it. There was a drink, I was just afraid I was going to drop it. Because usually when I buy drinks and stuff, I have them put it in a bag so I don't drop it. So I told the guy at the window, I said, can you just hand him his stuff first? And he did. He said he handed the drink. He was very polite to him, treated him just like a customer. And he gave him his food. I waited for him to clear the driveway so I didn't accidentally roll over him. Make sure there was nobody else on the other side wanting something. And then I said, yeah, and I had the two-piece. He said, I know. He handed me the two-piece. And then I slowly went on about my day. So, of course, I had to overanalyze it. I had to overanalyze it because I told you my spirit guides and all my little healing journey that I've been going through. One thing that they have been wanting me to do is just to focus on myself. So instead, now I could just be overanalyzing it. It was just real quiet. I didn't get any type of feedback or anything other than him being happy to receive it, which made me kind of happy because he was smiling. He was really happy. And I said to myself, I know it's good. I like it when it's fresh, a spicy chicken. I really do think it tastes delicious. And this time my biscuit was really fresh. It wasn't over greasy like the lady did at that other location. Chicken was good, it's just the biscuit wasn't at the other location. So that's why I say location really matters when you're getting your fast food. So I thought about it, and I said, I probably, if I'm drawing the line and, really into this healing and saying no, or saying I will get you the two-piece like I got. And he did mention that. And then I just said, just get what you want. Now, this is the reason I said get what you want and why I was feeling so good. He got me on a good day. I bought a scratcher and I won on the scratcher. So I knew that I had it, but it doesn't mean that it was meant for him. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I also had said the night before that the money I spend comes back to me like, 10 times 4 type thing, or 10 times 10, whatever I had said. is what I said. So I guess it was just making sure that, oh, you still feel that same way, because I spent not only the special, but then what I got for him. So I didn't feel any kind of way. There was no paper, there was no napkins in my little bag, but good thing I had the big roll. So I just, it's hot today. My car is still kind of getting warm. So I just wiped my face down and ate my nice spicy chicken, and I'm using pepper for something else. But I didn't feel any kind of way. Like I didn't feel like I lost my program type thing, what I believe I should be doing. I didn't feel like I should have did something different. I just probably should have maybe did something, if that makes sense. Especially because of the times that we're in. You don't want to overspend, because we don't know how long that all of this is going to go down. So, you want to make sure you got a little cushion there just in case. But however, I feel it's going to come back. If not, like I said, that 10 times even more than what I spent out. So I'm not necessarily worried about it. I just want to share with you to let you know. And like I said, I'm trying to overanalyze it, and I got nothing. I got nothing to overanalyze. I got nothing really to really, no insight, no really deep spiritual anything, other than the fact that he enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed mine. And like I said, the biscuit was much better. It was really fresh. It was hot, and it was fluffy. It was delicious. So like I told you guys, you got to try it for yourself. I still got a little bit left of the one that I was eating, and it was crispy and it's spicy. Now, I will say this one didn't seem as spicy as the other location. The other location did seem a little bit more spicier. It's the same cut. Now, when they first rolled out the spicy, they had another option besides the dark meat. I believe they had, you could get I guess a variety or what have you. Like I said, I did get the bone in when I did the wings the first time. So I think it tastes delicious. You got to try it for yourself. It's Church's Texas Chicken now. And you got to let me know what you think about it. I think it's delicious, but it don't taste like my chicken like I would cook at home. So we always talk about this. Oh, it's all right. It's really good if you don't feel like frying up the grease and all that stuff to cook chicken. And especially on a hot day like this, it's a convenience that's worth it. So I say give it a try. Church's Chicken, like I said, if you go on the app and you sign up, they give you the 2-piece for free when you sign up. And then thereafter you get rewards and everything else, and then they have the special. Now every Tuesday it appears that they are having that 2-piece special for $3 something. And I may do that again, and then we'll do the review live if you guys want to do that. So for today, just wanted to let you guys know today is Sunday. Every Sunday we go live and we talk about our intermittent fasting and how our week went and what we could do to make things a little bit better for ourselves. So I love you guys much, and we'll chat later.